Hello, my name is David Barker with Engineered Efficiency. In this video we're going to discuss the project browser and how to navigate through various views that your project will have. This is the sample project provided with Revit. And over here is the project browser. And the project browser really functions as a table of contents, so to speak. And it lists all the various views that your project will have. So here right at the top is the views, parentheses all, and underneath those views are floor plans, and there can be multiple, if not hundreds, sometimes depending on the size of your project, of different views. Right now I'm looking at an entry-level view. I can see that because it is bold. Everything else isn't as bold as this one. So this is the entry-level plan. I can go to another view simply by double-clicking on that text, and it takes me to that view. Scrolling down here, I can see ceiling plans, there's 3D views, there's elevations, sections, wall sections, and so I have two different types of sections. Detail views, there's also renderings and drafting views and area plans, and even schedules and legends are considered views within Revit. All of these views are pulled over onto the sheets. And here are my sheet views. Finally, at the bottom of the project browser is a grouping of all the families that your project will have. And then you can also group items together, and this will show the groups that are part of your particular project. Scrolling back up to the top here, I'm going to double click again on the entry-level plan. This takes me to that view. And I can scroll down here and double click on, say, the south elevation. That takes me to the south elevation over here shown in the view area. When I click on multiple views here, and I've done this 3 or 4 times, I'm going to open up this building section as well. I'm going to come over here and minimize this window, and you can see all of these views are being stacked behind the current one that I have open. And sometimes this can get a little too busy for us, and so what I typically find myself doing is I'll go to the view that I want, I'll expand that out, and then up at the top here is a button called Close Hidden Windows. I push that, and then that closes all the windows behind. Also, there's other ways to access views, and let's explore those. So I'm coming in here to my floor plan. Again, I'm on the entry-level plan. I know that because I can see that it's bolded here, and for further confirmation, I can come up here to the Properties palette, and right here below the Type Editor, I can see Floor Plan 01, and again it says entry-level. Now, I'm zeroing in here in the drawing area to this section marker, and it is blue. When I hover over it, it turns a darker shade of blue, and Revit is telling you that this item performs kind of like a hyperlink to another view. I'm going to double click on this section marker right here, and it takes me to that building section. Okay, let's go one step further. Over here in this building section, I am looking at this area where the level lines are appearing. And if I hover over one of these elevation markers, it highlights as well. And I'm hovering over the 3rd floor one here and double click on it, and it will take me to the 3rd floor plan. Finally, if I come up to the View tab here at the top and create a call out of, say, this room right here, just like the building section or the elevation before, if I double click on this call out view tag, it takes me to that call out view. Finally, one other way to navigate through views is if I come over here to the views text underneath the project browser and right click on that, I can perform a search. And let's say I'm looking for a building section. I have a lot of views in a project. It takes me too long to navigate through all of those. I can find a section and push next here. Over in the browser, this will take me down to the sections, and I can push next through those sections and say match case and close, and now I'm over here highlighted, and double click on that and it takes me to that view. So you can see in Revit there's multiple different ways to navigate through the views. One way through the project browser is probably the most common. Also, when you have views created in the view area, you can double click on the tags that hyperlink to those views. And then finally, you can perform a search and get there. But with the 3 different ways, you should be able to navigate through any project with ease. Thank you.